The Rhinoceros and the Seagull. In a vast savanna, where the sun cast golden rays over the dry grass, there lived a strong but gentle rhinoceros. He was friendly with the birds that used to visit him daily, pecking the insects on his thick skin. He enjoyed their company, but in his big soul he sometimes felt a trace of loneliness. One day, a white dot appeared in the blue sky that was getting closer and closer. It was a lost seagull who, wanting to know the world, had flown far from the salty shore of the sea. Tired from the long journey, he saw from above the huge body of the rhinoceros, which looked like a giant stone. Without knowing what it was, the seagull delicately sat on its back, resting. The rhinoceros felt a strange tickle and shook his head slightly, turning his head to see what was bothering him. The seagull, frightened, spread its wings and quickly rose into the air. "Wait! Don't be scared!" the rhino shouted in a warm voice. "Come back! Don't bother me at all! Tell me, what are you doing here?" The seagull, amazed by the rhino's kindness, turned and landed closer, telling him about his desire to explore unknown places. The rhino listened to him fascinated and shared stories about the savannah, about the lions roaring in the distance, and about the torrential rains that transformed the landscape into a sea of green. The days passed, and the two became inseparable. The seagull sang to his friend, and the rhino walked him through the savannah, showing him wonderful places. They laughed together and enjoyed every sunrise and sunset. But the weather changed, and heavy clouds covered the sky. The seagull felt the call of the sea in the air. He had to return to the coast, where the waves awaited his return. "I have to go," the seagull said sadly, "but I promise I will return." The rhinoceros bowed his heavy forehead, feeling loneliness grip his heart again. However, he looked up and smiled. "I will wait for you, my friend. And until then, I will keep in my soul all the beautiful moments we lived together." And so, under the sky that seemed wider than ever, the rhinoceros was left with the memory of their friendship, learning that sometimes, even a brief encounter can leave an eternal mark on the heart. The end.